Hello and welcome everyone to another episode of the Geek Tech Show. In today's video review, we are going to be checking out two different ones. Well, actually, we are going to only be talking about one here, the Osmo Action. So, the first thing I actually did is, as soon as I saw the Osmo Action, I was like, wow, I gotta get this. This thing has something that the Gopro doesn't even have. And it is the following. When you just turn this on, you have something unbelievably cool about. So let's turn it on and check it out. There it is, right here. You can actually see yourself when you're creating videos. This is revolutionary. This is kind of cool. It is something that I never actually had with the GoPro itself. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, I gotta get this. This feature is just so awesome that I gotta have it. Well, cool, I can see myself right now. And the funny thing is, you can see me here as well. So yeah, this thing is just super cool. Now, when I just initially got this thing, I was like, after I bought it, initially I was like, I'm not sure I'm gonna actually keep this. This thing, my initial thoughts about was like, this thing is just a wannabe GoPro. It looks the same, it feels the same. Is it the same? Is probably your question. Also, of course, if you're watching this and you got all the way to this, please subscribe to this channel. I do video reviews, and not only that, I teach courses online, so I use some of those tools myself. I don't just get them to review them, I use them. So initially I got the GoPro, and when it just came out, I had the first version, just the cube. It was cool, I liked it. And then I got this version, and I actually used the cube more than I used this one, and here's why. This one is a little bit bigger, but this wasn't the biggest problem with this. The biggest problem was this, and the biggest problem with the previous version and the one before that, or the 7 different versions that they ever came up with, is that it doesn't have a selfie screen. So you can't actually see what you're recording. You can only just go back and watch it later on. But I like to see myself when I'm recording, and I like to see what I'm recording as well. And plus, if I'm recording somebody else, they want to see themselves too, and they want to see that the camera is pointing exactly at them. So this is something that this actually has, and it solved my problem for me. And another thing that I like about is that now I can actually know exactly what I'm recording and know exactly where I'm located too. So if I'm going to be doing a cooking video, I'm going to be doing a product review video, I'm going to be doing some other kind of a video, I can turn this on. I can face the camera and I know exactly where I'm situated, and then I'm going to be turning it on, which makes it a very useful camera for me to use. And plus I can do vlogs as well. So this is actually a new vlogging camera that you can actually use right now. Not like I'm going to be using it for vlogging. I have other things I'm going to be doing it with it instead. Now, initially I was just going to get this, review it, and maybe then pick which one should I get. Most than likely I was thinking I'm just gonna stick with the GoPro after this. After a few different days of checking this one out, I noticed that I keep on using the Osmo Action a lot more. And why is that? Well, one, the selfie camera right here is one of the deal breakers. The other one that I liked is that you can unscrew this part right here. I found out that you can unscrew it, you can put different filters over it, and if something happens and you break the screen just a bit, you can just buy this cheap thing instead of actually sending the whole thing for repair. So that is very good. Another great thing about this is that you can actually use it under the water. You can dip it in like a few feet of water and still record. And it doesn't need extra housing for it like the GoPro actually does. But that's not what I'm going to be using it for. But there is another great thing about this. It has slow motion on this. So you can actually go and create slow motion film with this. And that is actually pretty great. And with the GoPro, it's not like it doesn't have this feature in here. It does. It has the same exact feature as this one. The biggest difference is how simple this one is inside the menu. Over here you have to go through the entire menu, and then you have to go and do special settings. It takes you almost forever to get to this feature. If you're actually doing it right, most than likely you're not gonna actually do it to the right settings, so you have to experiment with it, and you have to just go and find it, and it just makes it so much harder for me to do a slow motion video. If you wanted to create a 5-hour long video of something happening and record a few seconds of it, such as trails, stars, something else, anything else that you want, well, with this one you can't actually do it. This one does have it. You can set it up and you can just leave it and it's going to record it all for you. So this is actually the same almost exact thing, except they improved it. They made it so much better. The only thing that it is missing, it doesn't have the super wide angle and normal view. It has only like 2 different views in here, but the super wide angle, I think it's kind of the same. So pretty much I think that after experimenting and playing with it, I think the GoPro is just gonna go back. I almost don't use it, so why should I actually justify owning this piece of equipment? And since I start using this a lot, I might as well just keep this one instead. And I can't wait until the next version of this is going to come out. Maybe they're going to make it even better. Hopefully they will. Hopefully they'll make so much different changes that this is going to be even better in the next version. Until then, I'm going to be actually using this one. And this one, bye-bye. It's going to go back on eBay. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you learned something new today. And if you do love this channel, make sure you subscribe to it. And I want to see you on another episode of the Geek Tech Show.